Hi, I'm Steve Bowhill-Smith, flew for British Airways for 35 years. Part of my career I flew the Concorde. So this is Delta Golf. It's not a production aeroplane. It was used in the pre-production testing of the Concorde. You can see very pointed nose. The cockpit is some 30 feet in front of the nose wheel. So taxiing the aeroplane was quite unusual compared with, say, a Boeing or an Airbus. The nose goes up and down. You can see the join just in front of the Speedbird there, and we needed the nose to move because of the angle of attack on the approach. Touchdown speed usually about 165, 169 knots, so nearly 200 miles an hour. So it's a lot quicker for landing than the subsonic jets, which is something we had to get used to.
I've got to say I'm feeling some trepidation, Steve. Before we get going, just tell me, there must be a massive checklist with this. How long does it take just to prepare before departure?
We've got a very reduced checklist for the simulator. As a team, we've got a flight engineer and the captain and the first officer, and we work as a team. So the engineer reads the checklist before takeoff checklists or landing checklists, and then we make sure everything works. Looks as though we've got a light out on the number 3 afterburner. We'll check that once we get going. So we take the park brake off and we will start to move. So you're keeping it straight with your feet.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
And then we go 3, 2, 1, now. Whack those open, which is unusual.
And is this when I'd feel a kick in my back?
As the afterburners light, you'll get a pin in the back.
Okay.
There's the green light, so we can go. That's 100 knots.
Okay.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Quite a big rotation.
Yep.
Gear coming up, 17 degrees, and we're going to try and keep the 250 knots.
Nose and visor.
We'll put that up if you want.
Okay, so visor first.
Yep.
There we go. Travelling. After takeoff checklist complete.
So there's the Tower Bridge.
Yeah, got it.
And on the other side is HMS Belfast.
I remember that.
So
it looks like we're taking a pretty unusual route this time then. This is the Bowhill approach to 27 left of Heathrow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you sure we're going to get through that? Whoa, yes, this is pretty interesting.
Just about. Good, well up.
Ah, not bad for a first time. Well, that's thrilling.
And if you lower the nose now, we'll go, there's the palace there, so left 245.
Roger. And here we are on the left-hand side. Good afternoon, Your Majesty. Just passing Buckingham Palace. Marvellous.
Okay, so we'll put the ILS back on for you.
Okay.
To land a Concorde, you look right down the far end.
Okay.
Don't look down here, right at the far end. As the air gets trapped under the big delta wing, it's a ground effect, and that tends to push the nose forward. And then because we've got a significant downward thrust vector because of the attitude, but take the power off, that also pitches the nose forward.
Right.
So if you look right down the far end and just resist the nose pitching forward,
okay,
it'll just roll on.
165 on the clock.
100 feet.
Roger.
50, 30, 20, 15. That's it. You're down and lower the nose.
Lower the nose, roger.
And then I'll slip reverse for you.
Thank you.
And then you can put your feet up onto the brakes. And
hey, we're still alive.
Good.
Thank you, sir. That was epic.